I would like to thank our hosts from Qatar. It really is a beautiful experience to come here, get to know this incredible country, get to know the place where we will be playing football in a few years when we come to the World Cup. Well, this is not wood, so. But for me, it's very important to be surrounded by leaders in education, like the people who accompany me in the panel, and you, because as it was said repeatedly over these couple of days, we cannot continue as we have been doing. So the World Innovation Summit for Education is a brilliant opportunity for us to learn what we can do about the future. This is a big problem. How do you educate this family living in the developing world? There are 19 children in this family, and think of the little boys and little girls to the right. This is the problem. Their housing, their water, their environment, their culture, their education, their infrastructure, their motivation. And I would also like to talk about another young woman, the second to the right. Her name is Maricel. She also comes from a very, very poor family. And she is also quite representative of the people that we need to serve. This is rural Paraguay. What type of technological fix can we bring here? Is it a problem that there are no roads? Or is it a problem that these people have never had an education? What comes first? Try learning in this environment. Is it about building classrooms? Is this the future of young adolescent girls throughout the world living on less than $2 a day? Is this the future of Maricel? And is this the future of Jorge? This is what his parents look like. So, maybe education today is not about access to education, but quality education, because both Jorge and Maricel have gone to school. So, all of a sudden, we are faced that just building schools may not be the solution. Because people leave schools. They drop out of schools. You can say that children drop out of schools because they come from poor households, or you can say that poor kids drop out of schools because they are going to bad and poor schools. So how is quality education going to be funded when governments lack the resources? Are we just going to complain and complain and complain? Give us more money, give us more money, give us more money. Because the truth is that in many countries, like Paraguay in South America, the budget of the Ministry of Education has doubled, but results have not doubled. There's just, when Congress funds education, they are mostly funding the Ministry of Education. So, I'll tell you a story. In 2003, my nonprofit organization was transferred a vocational school that was bankrupt. Like many, many, many bankrupt vocational schools that were created with aid from Europe and the United States and Japan. This vocational school was bankrupt because the government had ceased paying for the teachers' salaries. So they were going to shut it down. And we believe that education is a social good, both for society but also for individuals. And we turned around this school by saying, how can we teach how to make jam, but having students learn entrepreneurial skills also, and not only vocational skills? And how do you address the issue of relevancy? By the way, this is sesame, where sesame seeds come from. We grow them in Paraguay and we export them to Japan. And in our school, students learn not only to do, but they also learn how to obtain resources from their learning. And we combine theory in the classroom, but it is mathematics not for abstract purposes, but to calculate the break-even point of a small business, and also practice. We promote learning by doing, but we have added a third word, a third component, earning. And we have found, much to our surprise, that adding earning to learning by doing closes the circle, addresses motivation, and really addresses the issue of relevancy. There are many institutions that promote learning by doing, but learning by doing and making money motivates teachers, students, families. Needless to say, we have zero dropout. So our students rotate between classroom and different small businesses on campus. And they also learn how to deal with the public when in their marketing class, they have to sell what they produce. We use renewable energies. And we follow the learning and educational principles of learning to be, learning to learn, learning to do, learning to live together, learning to be proactive and entrepreneurial, and learning how to save money and how to earn money. Our school, through educational productive enterprises, covers 100% of its budget through $300,000 that are produced on campus. This school does not receive government subsidies, nor rely on donations or fees. This was not supposed to happen. This was counterintuitive. And now we are working with 50 partners, members from 27 countries. I urge you, if you're interested in testing this methodology in your country, to approach me after this talk. And so here you have Jorge Guerrero, that is the third to the left with a green shirt. His personal transformation. After going to this free school, he is now in university studying agronomy, and he owns a micro-enterprise that to him is very easy because he's studied it and done it for 3 years. And Maricel, who is the second to the left, graduated from school a year ago. She is the fourth to the left. This graduation gala dinner was paid for by the students with the money that they earned with a student-owned grocery store on campus. And this is the first gala dinner that they've ever been to. And now she is a microfinance loan officer. So I would like to thank you for this opportunity to sharing this idea with you. Let's try to be innovative. Let's try to believe that education can also pay for itself, and that the solution to the problems of education may be in appealing to the dignity of the poor people we are trying to serve. Thank you very much for hearing.